Welcome. It is your boy Joe. We are tuning in and and cameras cut in and out, whatever. We're just gonna go on with this. Thank y'all for tuning in. Before I begin, I want to give a great big thank you to those of you that tuned in for the entirety of my 24-hour fundraising stream last weekend. You guys are awesome. You tuned in for the full 24 hours. Some of you did. We raised together $103. That's 103 for the local children's hospital. So once again, thank you. You can still do donations if you like, just going to Extra Life. Until then, though, we are just going to move on, and my next 24-hour fundraising will be, of course, next year. So, thank you all once again. And without further ado, let's go ahead and start this show. I do still have to skip the entrances. They haven't patched that yet. So, unfortunately, I still have to skip the entrances. But we're going to start with week 3 of Joker's Playground. Let's see what we got on tonight's show. All right, looks like we got Duke Watson, the women's champion, against Black Canary in a non-title match. We have El Amazing, the middle card champion and first ever luchador champion in JJI's history, against Stevie G. Well, it looks like we have Josh Kane's wife, Ruby Kane, against Haley Jones. And then we have a women's tag team match, and it is the Suicide Blondes against Tia Wilcox and Holly Cruz. That'll all be interesting. And then we have Vicky Washington versus Kane Kobayashi. And then we have another tag team match as the Blood Brothers Federation takes on Dirty Little Hamster and his long lost cousin, Adam White. And let's see, we got Natasha Evans Jones. So those are the matches for tonight. So let me go ahead and get these bets set up for the first match. Bear with me, it's a little crowded in here today. So we got the women's champion, Duke Watson, in a non-title match against Black Canary. And don't forget that we will be getting our first tomorrow. It will be the first pay-per-view of the season tomorrow. The downfall is I got called into work tomorrow. Yes, Duke Watson is the champion. This is a non-title match. Brought it. I got called into work tomorrow. They wanted me to work tonight and tomorrow, and I told them as far as tonight goes, no. But tomorrow I'll do it. One of the co-workers is having some vehicle issues. So with that being said, I of course volunteered. It's overtime. What the heck? So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to have a double feature today, as we're going to have both the Joker's Playground and the developmental brand tonight. And then the pay-per-view will be tomorrow. So you want to make sure you tune in for that. Tomorrow's pay-per-view is the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It's Joker's Money in the Bank. So we'll be going there with that. Like I said, I still have to skip entrances because WWE hasn't sent out a new patch yet. So I still have to skip entrances, unfortunately. But yeah, before I continue on, Broad, can you hear me okay? All right, awesome. I was having some issues, so we got about a 7 minute, maybe 10 minute late start. My chatbot didn't want to work, and my I had to reauthorize permission for chatbot to have access to my mixer, and then mixer's chat wasn't working, and then the mixer stream cut out, and so I had to restart twice. So now we should be good. All right, so let's go. As far as that goes, brother, I gotta set those matches up. So unfortunately, no. And you know I typically don't show the matches before the show. You should know that by now. You've been tuned in for what, 2 years now? Well, going on your 2nd year, you should know that.
You know, competition has been at the root of all conflict.
Because I'll have to set those up. Because right now I got it pretty much the computer generating the matches. But for pay-per-views, I will personally set the matches for those. So for tomorrow's pay-per-view, I do know for a fact we will have 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. We're going to have the main roster and developmental roster. Both will be for sure. As far as the rest goes, I don't know. I have to get that all set up. So I'm going to go ahead and shut these entrances off. All right. So the first match is Duke Watson and Black Canary. Bets are, I think, yes, they are live. Place your exclamation bet space 0 for the women's champion, Duke, or 1 for Black Canary, followed by another space mind bet from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, to check your jokers, exclamation jokers. All right, let's go. Now, Duke Watson's record, let me go ahead and get that. Duke Watson's record is sitting at 1 win and 1 loss, and Black Canary's record is sitting at 1 win and 0 losses. So Black Canary's going into this match undefeated thus far. Now, don't forget, you guys can always check the records for yourself by going to my Discord. You can click on the roster, see the create a superstar, where they're from, if they're a champion, if so, what championship they hold, as well as who made them, the exact spelling of who made them. So if you like them, you can download them, as well as their overall record and any notes that might have happened in a dark match or backstage. All right, so let's go Duke Watson and Black Canary. Oh, and yes, don't forget, 0 sugars, a kick caffeine, and no crash. Head on over to that link to place your order for some Rogue Energy, and don't forget to use your coupon code Jokers, then 10% off. Rogue Energy is, well, that just fell. Rogue Energy is one of my sponsors. So let's go.
You can feel the electricity.
All right, the bell rings, match is underway, and Black Canary right away pop-up drop kick, drops Duke onto the mat hard, followed by just a mean stomp to the spine of Duke, and it looked like it affected Duke a little. You know, the stomp didn't look like it had too much of an effect, but it must have. And then a reverse neckbreaker across the knee by Black Canary on Duke. Duke is hurting. She's not looking good so far. The champion is not looking good in this match. Luckily, this is a non-title match, so she may not even take this match seriously. Kind of reminds me of last season with Francine. She was horrible in non-title matches, but when time came for her to defend her title or for her championship, she was undefeated. So, Black Canary turns Duke Watson around after throwing her into the turnbuckles. Did not like that. Tosses her into the far turnbuckles with authority, followed by a double drop kick, which pushes Duke Watson back into the turnbuckles, and then she winds up falling. Black Canary brings Duke Watson up to a vertical base. Oh, what a massive right, followed by a left and another right, and then a roundhouse clothesline knocks Duke down. Duke is struggling. Black Canary brings Duke up. Oh, Duke finally on some offense with that hip toss, followed by a stomp. Duke brings Black Canary up to a vertical base. Oh, kicks her right in the knee, kicks her in the ribs, and then a clothesline takes her down. Duke rolls Black Canary. I thought she was going to roll her or push her out of the ring, but obviously not. She just turned her over to stomp on her back, grabs her by her forehead, and just flings her down onto the mat. Duke Watson grabs Black Canary body, arm, hooks the leg. Oh, what a move by Duke on Black.
You don't see that very often.
Now, the internet was upgraded this past Wednesday, so hopefully the stream is a little better than the 24-hour stream-a-thon. And Duke Watson with a with a drop kick knocks Black Canary out of the ring, off the apron onto the concrete floor, and then taunts the crowd. The ref does start his count, and Duke Watson with a roundhouse to the ribs once again to Black Canary. She's really targeting those ribs. Black Canary's had enough. Tosses her face first into that steel post. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no protective padding on that steel post. That is straight face meets steel. Black Canary brings Duke Watson up to vertical base, and Duke Watson pushes Black Canary almost into the barricades. I think Duke Watson tripped over those heels that she's wearing. I don't understand how you can wear heels and wrestle. It was Duke Watson got a store here. The refs count is up to 5, though. We've had quite a few double countouts lately. And Black next, her head bounced off that barricade. The refs count is up to 7, though. We might have a double countout.
That'll ruin your leg.
Refs count is up to 8. They need to get these competitors in the ring. Duke tosses her, and Duke is obviously not going to go in the ring. I think we're going to have a double countout, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Duke could not get her in the ring in enough time, and we have a... Wow, what a match. She tried hard, too. Man, we've had a lot of draws. I think I might have to do something with these rules. I think I'm going to make some matches where there's no more countouts. We've had a lot of them. A lot of them lately. On to match 2, as we have the first ever luchador champion and Ella Mason going up against Stevie G. This is also a non-title match. And bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Ella Mason or 1 for Stevie G, followed by nurse space minus from 1 to 100, or sorry, 10,000 jokers. As always, check your jokers, exclamation, jokers. All right, let's get this match underway. Hold on, we got a double feature today. While we are waiting for this loading screen, I am going to let you guys know that I met with a college today, and I was accepted into the college. So I'll be going back to finish my degree in cybersecurity, or at least continue it, not finish it, but continue it in cybersecurity. So I got a lot of stuff I got to do, and I'm going to make sure that none of the classes affect my streams in any way, shape, or form. All right, so let's go.
And guys, we're ready to get this match started.
Bell Rings match is underway, and Ella Mason Stevie G slams Ella Mason down on man. Ella Mason with a quick elbow to the face, and Stevie G did not take that. Hooks both arms, DDT plants. Stevie G brings Ella Mason up to one knee, bounces off the ropes. Oh, what a move by Stevie G on Ella Mason. Followed by an air stomp to the shoulder. And a knee to the lower back. Stevie G brings Ella Mason back up to his feet, puts him up on his shoulders, and drops him.
That's all it takes.
Stevie G is not done with Ella Mason yet. Brings Ella Mason back up to a vertical base. Taunts at the crowd. Oh, what a left by Stevie G. I thought he was taunting the crowd. He was actually reeling Ella Mason in. Ella Mason fell for it hard. Stevie G with those elbows, and Ella Mason collapsed. Stevie G going top rope. High risk. Oh, and Ella Mason tried moving out of the way, and Stevie G, ever the veteran, decided to change the move up, so he still connected with the moonsault slam.
Corey, look at this. Pump handle locked in.
Pump handle, oh my God.
Yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here.
Stevie G brings Ella Mason up to a vertical base once again. Puts him in between his legs once again. Picks him up. Is he going for... Yes, he connects. And Stevie G is not done yet. Brings him up and slams him down again. Stevie G is really doing work. Ella Mason hasn't mounted any offense, if any. And Stevie G with the shots to the body, followed by a big old uppercut to the jaw, knocks Ella Mason down. Ella Mason wisely rolls out of the ring. Stevie G quickly follows behind, brings Ella Mason up to a vertical base, tosses him back in the ring. He saw what happened in the first match. He's not going to let that happen this match. Stevie G brings Ella Mason up to a vertical base once again. Oh, what a move by Stevie G and El Amazing. Stevie G showing he's got some luchador ability. We got a pin, we got a 1, we got a 2, and Stevie G is your winner, pinning the champion in a non-title match.
Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
That was exclamation mark right there.
He was on point the entire match, as you can see here.
And Stevie G improves his record to 1-0, and El Amazing's record drops to 0-3.
Put it in the books, and there was no question about that one.
This win is exactly why so many superstars hope their number never gets called to face this guy.
With that win in the book.
Getting ready to protrude out of his skin. He'll make for a mess. Just saying. All right, looks like we might have another rivalry match between these two, probably for the title. All right, let's see who is next. What is the next match on the card? Kane, who is Josh Kane's wife, against Haley Jones. Alrighty, and bets are live for this match. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Ruby or 1 for Haley. Followed by nurse space money minus from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, to check your jokers, exclamation jokers. Ruby Kane's record right now, and I forgot to get rid of the entrances. Ruby Kane's record stands at 0 wins and 2 losses, and Haley Jones' record is at 1 win and 0 losses. Haley Jones going to this match undefeated. It's still early in the season, though. So we will be skipping these entrances. I forgot to turn them off.
It's go time,
oh, no,
fellas.
I did. All right.
When I looked at the
Bell rings match is underway, and Ruby Kane goes right after him. No, Haley Jones reverses. What a move by Haley Jones, followed by the massive knee to the jaw, and Ruby's hurt. Roundhouse to the chest. And another roundhouse to the chest. Double stomp connects right across the stomach area of Ruby. Ruby gets right back up, though. Goes for the kick. Haley blocked. Drops the elbow across the knee, and then a running knee to the stomach once again. Haley's really targeting that midsection. Ruby's had enough. Tosses Haley into the ropes. Oh, what a planting DDT by Ruby on Haley. And Enziguri to the back of Haley by Ruby. Haley gets right back up, though. Ruby snapmares her down. And then drops the knee, drills it right into the spine. Ruby brings Haley back up to vertical base. Knees her in the midsection, bounces off the ropes. Oh, and what a Hurricanrana DDT by Ruby on Haley. Ruby brings Haley up, goes for the kick. Haley blocks. Knee to the midsection of Ruby by Haley. Ruby grabs Haley, face plants her.
Man, that was vicious.
And Ruby with the blatant chokehold. The ref's going to allow it.
Pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Ruby rolls Haley over to the side, kicks her right in the lower back, followed by a stomp to the knee.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
Brings Haley back up to a vertical base. Goes for the kick once again, which she has failed miserably. A stress area. Haley's going middle rope. Oh, what a move by Haley.
Wow. Guys, that might have been the best moonsault ever.
Haley grabs Ruby's, trying to separate that elbow out of, or sorry, the shoulder out of socket.
Very painful. That's how you punish your opponent.
You could tell that hurt Ruby as she shook her arm immediately after the hold was released. Haley brings Ruby up to her feet.
She's in full control now.
Oh, and Ruby reverses, takes her down with the wrist twist. And then once again, another chokehold.
Aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Ruby's going high risk now. What is Ruby thinking here? Oh, what a move by Ruby.
She's got the shoulders down.
Ruby goes for the pin. Will she get her first victory? We got a 1. We got a 2. And no, Haley kicks out. I was trying to say victory and win at the same time. It came out win. Ruby brings Haley up to her feet.
That's the arm.
Has control of the wrist. Oh, what a bicycle kick to the side of the face of Haley by Ruby. Ruby once again goes for the quick pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2. And Ruby is your winner, getting her first ever victory.
These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander. Almost forgot about this
Now
one.
Ruby improves her record now to 1-2 as Haley drops to 1-1.
Look at her go.
Ruby was very dominant in that match. She's tired of being on that losing streak. And she made sure she didn't lose 3 straight.
Here is your winner, Rowdy C.
Nice win. Got to be happy with that performance.
When you get a one-on-one match like that, you hate to see one of them come up short. But that's just the harsh reality of it.
All right, our next match is our first ever tag team match of Season 3 as we got the Suicide Blondes, which I'm just going to put SB because of censorship, against Tia's team. Tia and Holly Cruz. Bets are live. Place your exclamation bet. Space is 0 for the Suicide Blondes or 1 for Tia's team. Followed by nurse space. My bet is from 1 to 10,000 jokers. And as always, to check your jokers, exclamation jokers. First look at tag team action of Season 3, and it's a women's tag team match. Let's see how these competitors fare.
Everyone's ready, and just like that, this tag team match is underway.
Alrighty, bell has rang and match is underway. And look at the move by Suicide Blondes right away, planting Tia. I can't remember which one that is on Suicide Blondes.
Full
I think
Nelson
it's
applied.
TJ Silver. And TJ plants Tia once again. Man, there's a lot of T's in this match. And TJ drags Tia to the middle of the rope and just steps on her stomach and walks right over her.
You like that?
Yep.
TJ brings Tia up to a vertical base. Tia with the side headlock. Down.
That'll scramble your brain.
Tia brings TJ back up to a vertical base. Oh, what a right. Tia grabs TJ, walks her over to the turnbuckle, slams her face first in the top turnbuckle. Followed by a right to the ribs and a stomp to the stomach. And another stomp to the chest. Tia has gotten control of this match over
She
TJ.
catches her breath in the corner.
Brings TJ up to a vertical base. Oh, drop kick, drops TJ. And while Tia is talking to the crowd, TJ gets a tag, and in comes Terry.
If it lasts.
Struggling to
Terry
get to the
grabs
corner
Tia,
here.
picks her up. Man, there's a lot of T's.
We might just see it here.
And this crowd's starting to perk up, Michael.
Slams her
Look
back
out.
first into the
There's
top
the
turnbuckle in her
tag.
team's corner, and then
That
throws her
changes
to the middle of the
the
ring,
outlook for these
shoves her
women,
boot in
Michael.
the back of the
Tough
head just to kind
situation
of
to be
push
in
her
right
over.
here.
Terry brings Tia back up to a vertical base, and Tia reverses the
Can she take
headbutt.
advantage?
Tia
Lost in
whips
the corner
Terry
right
into the
now.
far turnbuckles.
Right in the
Oh,
jaw.
what a straight
What a
right
shot.
jab to the forehead of Terry. Turns her around, places her back into turnbuckles, then picks her up and sets her on the top
Oh, no,
turnbuckle.
we've
What is
got a
Tia
problem
planning here?
guys.
Elbow to the lower back. It looks like Tia's going to try to go high risk here. Oh my God, what a suplex by Tia on Terry.
In off the tag.
And now Tia tags in Holly. Now Holly can just pretty much clean the floor up from Tia's dominance. Followed by a stomp to the knee. Holly follows a nerve stomp to the hips. Brings Terry up to a vertical base. Drop kick to the chest area. And Holly and Tia with the quick tags. Holly tags Tia back in. Terry's back up to her feet. Instead of tagging, she walks over to Tia. Tia turns Terry around. Suplex connects. Looks like she's going for 3 of them, though. No, she does not. Well, she is. She's going for 3 different variations of suplexes right here. And she connects on all 3. And now Tia playing to the crowd. Terry's trying to crawl over to her team. Tia needs to pay attention. She's going to let Terry bring TJ in.
Looks like she's going to make it, Corey.
And Terry stops finally the tag. TJ comes in. Tia waits for TJ to get in the ring. Grabs her. Oh no. TJ reverses with the facebuster on Tia. TJ brings Tia up to vertical base. Straight right elbow. Turns Tia inside out. TJ whips Tia into the ropes. The ref is now down. 1 like, 1 host equals 1 prayer for the ref. Just saying. And TJ lets Tia get up to her feet, kicks her in the back of the knee. That's how you got to take that tree down. Look at this, using the ropes to her advantage.
Comfortable, guys.
TJ grabs Tia, drags her away from the rope. Is she going to go for a pin here? No, she stomps on the lower back. And what is she doing here? Oh, we got a little dance action. And she connects the standing moonsault.
Looks like she wants to win early.
Goes for the pin. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2. And Tia kicks out at 2 with authority. TJ stays on the attack, though, cranking the neck of Tia. Tosses her back down. TJ brings Tia back up to her feet.
She's always been a woman capable.
Oh, what a roundhouse to the side of the head, and Tia is hurting. TJ brings Tia back up to vertical base. Tia reverses, whips TJ over the top rope onto the apron, taunts the crowd again, which is not a wise move since TJ's back, and TJ makes her pay.
That's a great way to turn the table.
She rakes her face against that middle rope. Tosses her into her teammate's corner, and Tia quickly gets out of it. And she Irish whips her into her own corner. Is she going to do a tag? No, she's going to set her up. Oh, kicks her right in the back of the knee. Oh, and then the standing double stomp, and TJ is now hurt. Oh, TJ with the kip up, though. He responds right back with a massive clothesline. Tia brings TJ up to a vertical base, scoops her up. Looks like going for the power driver. TJ fights out of it, reverses, does a power driver of her own. What a move by TJ. TJ brings Tia up to a vertical base. To the Suicide Blonde's corner.
Time to end this.
Tags her teammate in. TJ tags Terry in. Got a double team. Oh, what a move by the Suicide Blonde. TJ plays to the crowd, and I don't know what Terry did there. I guess she slipped on the hair of Tia. I don't know.
She's in full control now.
Terry grabs TJ, hooks the legs, and what a pump handle suplex connects. And now Tia's going to try to tag in Holly. He needs to go down, and TJ is taunting her.
Looks like we're going to get the
She is going to let Tia tag in Holly. Tia unaware where she's at. Holly gets the tag into Holly. Terry is waiting for her. Holly with a straight right to the jaw of Terry. Grabs her, picks her up. Oh, powerbombs her down. Oh, but Terry reverses the drop toe hold, causing Holly to smack her face on the mat. Brings Holly up to a vertical base. We got a collar and elbow tie-up. Who's going to get the better half? Holly pushes Terry away. Clothesline takes her down. Terry gets right back up though. And Holly stays on the attack and a step-up insecurity to the side of the head, followed by a stomp to the leg. Now Holly's drilling into Terry with those rights to the forehead.
Such aggression.
Stomp to the wrist. She grabs Terry. Oh, what a suplex there.
Look easy.
Holly brings Terry up to her feet once again. Oh, another step up into Fury. Drops Terry. Now Holly's going for the cover. We got a 1. TJ's going to try to get in. 2. And she breaks it up for the ref to count of 3.
Tagged in.
Holly tags in Tia, though. Tia grabs Terry, brings her up to her feet. Grabs her, whips her over the top rope, all the way down to that concrete floor. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a thin padded mat protecting the players from the concrete floor underneath. It does not offer much protection, any at all. And Terry, with the reversal, knocks Tia down. The ref starts his count. Terry with the forearm to the back, grabs Tia, brings her up to her feet, and tosses her right back in the ring. Our cameraman Juan with that camera angle. Terry brings Tia up to a vertical base once again. Oh, what a roundhouse. She drags her away from her teammate's corner, goes for the pin. The ref counts to 1. Holly's trying to get in to break this up, and Holly breaks it up just in time. Terry brings Tia up to a vertical base once again. Grabs Tia, whips her into the Suicide Blonde's corners.
Look out.
Oh, what a move by Terry. Terry whips her back into the corner once again. I thought Tia's elbow hit TJ, but I guess not. And Tia reverses, whips Terry into her corner. And Holly jumps down for whatever reason. Oh, she knows what Tia's about to do. So she's going to let it play out. Oh, a cheap move by Holly on TJ. And on Terry, and the ref didn't see it because Tia was blocking the ref's view. Tombstone pile driver coming up. Drags her to the ring, goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2. And TJ breaks it up. I don't know what Holly's doing. Tia brings Terry up to a vertical base, scoops her up, brainbuster connects. And Tia signaling the end. Hold on.
Looking to make the tag here.
A tag at this point can change the whole complexion of the
She's got her. Unceremoniously deposited down.
Sorry about that. That lady was knocking on my door saying I'm talking to her. I don't know what I missed, but it looks like Tia is getting ready to go high risk. No, she's talking to the crowd. And Tia's going to let TJ go for the pin. Or not the pin, the tag. Tia brings TJ up to a vertical base.
Look out here.
Spinebuster connects. Tia brings TJ up to vertical base. Another spinebuster connects. And I think TJ hit her head, but she kips up.
This could be dangerous.
Standing moonsault connect, or sorry, Hurricanrana. This is a good tag team match. These women are trying to make a point.
Looking to make a much-needed tag here. And if successful, we
straight right. And another Hurricanrana. TJ brings Tia up to a vertical base once again. Oh, what a super kick, and Tia's down. Goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1, 2. Holly didn't make it in time, however. Tia did kick out in time.
It's unbelievable.
TJ brings Tia up to a vertical base. Tia whips TJ into the turnbuckles.
Now what's this going to be?
Goes for the pin, tags her partner Holly then. Double team by Holly and Tia. She's great teamwork. Now Holly looks like she's going high risk.
Will it pay off? Once more.
And Holly connects.
Finding it. That should do it right.
Goes for the pin. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2. And, oh, Terry breaks it up just in time.
Gets the tag.
Holly tags in her partner again with the frequent tags between Holly and Tia. Tia brings TJ up to a vertical base once again. Scoops her up. Looks like she's going for another tombstone power driver. And she connects. Goes for the pin. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to Terry's nowhere in sight. And Tia and Holly are the winners.
Let's take another look at these women in action.
She's taking care of business. Man, oh man, look at that.
I really need to get rid of noise cancellation headphones because I never know how loud I'm talking because I can't hear myself.
Here are your winners.
Enormous.
And these two
right there.
are not a team. They just got thrown together and they come out victorious. What a match between these two.
Hope you set your DVRs, folks, because that match is worth going back and watching again.
All right, our next match puts Vicky Washington against a Kane. And bets are live. Place your bet, exclamation bet space 0 for Vicky or 1 for a Kane Kobayashi. And I forgot to turn off the entrances. I'll be so glad when they get that fixed. I don't have to keep remembering. Now, don't forget, Season 3 championship matches are determined by your overall record. No longer is it, power ranking. It is overall record. I'll have to skip these entrances real quick. The rings match is underway, and Vicky grabs a Kane, has control of the wrist, picks her up by her arm. What strength by Vicky, just lets her fall. Vicky grabs a Kane, brings her back up to her feet, picks her up. What a suplex. Vicky not done yet. Headbutt, no. A Kane reverse with an elbow.
Crucifix head scissors. Unbelievable.
What moves by a Kane? Kane mounting a comeback here, if you want to call it that. It is still early in the match. A Kane with the standing moonsault connects.
That'll either wake you up
Roundhouse to the chest. A Kane brings Vicky up to a vertical base. Vicky reverses with the elbow. Or not the elbow, the clothesline. Vicky doing a standing or a moonsault of her own. Vicky brings a Kane up to a vertical base.
She's in control.
Gut wrench. Slam to the face. Vicky hyperextends that back. Vicky brings a Kane up to a vertical base once again. Breaker across the knee and a Kane tip-ups. And Vicky goes for the clothesline. Miss Wiley. She falls over because of her momentum. A Kane showing some strength of her own. Pick Vicky up. Oh, what a move by a Kane. Kane with the baseball dropkick to the side of the face on Vicky. It looks like no.
Knee drop.
Knee drop, double knee drop to the stomach. I thought she was going to step over her, but she did not. She back up to the base. Far turnbuckle, followed by the double knees.
She might be in some trouble now.
Kane drags Vicky towards the middle of the ring. She's going for a pin here. She rolls over onto her back, goes for the pin. The ref is in position. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2, and Vicky kicks out at 2. Kane with the scissor headlock drops the elbows across the top of the head of Vicky. Kane runs over, going high risk. Will be high risk, high reward. Oh, what a double knee or double stomp moonsault by a Kane on Vicky.
Knee drop.
Knee drops to the stomach. A Kane brings Vicky back up to the vertical base. Has control of the wrist. Has the Cobra clutch in place. Into the submission hold. Will Vicky tap?
Where she wants her.
I can't tell. It almost looks like Vicky's tapping, but obviously she's not.
I guess she decided not to go for this
submission. Kane releases the hold and realizes Vicky was not tapping. Rolls over onto her back, goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2, and a Kane is the winner.
This singles match is over. Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
Kane was dominant throughout the majority of that match.
That's a woman on a mission. And that's exactly how she wanted to end this thing.
Here is your winner, Kobayashi.
But guys, wait.
Uh-oh. Well, this match will continue. I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Extremely impressive win, guys.
That's exactly why she's seen as one of the most dominant females on the roster.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
Our next match is our second tag team match as it pits BBF against Dirty and his long lost cousin, I think. And bets are live. Place your exclamation bet space 0 for BBF or 1 for Dirty. Followed by another space my bets from 1 to 10,000 jokers. And as always, to check your jokers, exclamation jokers. BBF reunited and is back for season 3.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start
Wesley's going to start the match against Dirty.
And for his opponent's
Wesley
sake,
grabs Dirty,
really
has him in the side headlock, scoops him up.
For weakness.
Oh, and
being disastrous for him.
Wesley brings Dirty back up to vertical base. Dirty responds with a right to the jaw of Wesley, followed by a forearm to the upper back. Dirty grabs Wesley, puts him up on his shoulder. Snake eyes in the corner. Dirty brings Wesley back up to vertical base. And what a reversal by Dirty on Wesley. Wesley is hurt. Elbow to the chest. Dirty brings Wesley up to vertical base. Has thrown neck and head. Walks him over to Dirty's corner.
He's taking some good hits.
Straight boot to the face. Goes for the running knee. Wesley reverses and gets out of it and then hits him with a clothesline to the back of the head. Wesley brings Dirty up to vertical base. Has control of the neck and the head. Walks him over to his team's corner. Slams him face first into turnbuckle. Wesley's not done with it yet. Whips him in the far turnbuckle. And then whips him again into the opposite turnbuckle. Wesley just showing his strength. Wesley tags in Josh. We saw Josh's wife Ruby victorious earlier. Double axe handle to the arm of Dirty. Now Josh and Dirty has a history from season 2. However, the ref needs to get out of that way. He's blocking these competitors from doing what they're doing. However, they did make men's meet, but will this match rekindle that rivalry between the two? Death Valley driver by Dirty on Josh. Tags in his long-lost cousin Adam.
It's come down to
we got a counter double touch between Josh and Adam. Josh steps behind Adam, scoops him up, slams him face first into the canvas, keeps control of the waist lock, drags him up and then tosses him. Josh whips Adam into BBF's corner. Kick to the rib cage. Turns around, face first into the turnbuckles. Puts him up on the top turnbuckle.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen.
But what is Wesley going to do here? Wesley was thinking about something, but saw the ref look and decided against it. What an inverted superplex by Josh on Adam, followed by stomp to the spine. Josh tags in Wesley. Wesley's now in the match with Adam, and Adam with the cutter on Wesley connects. Adam tags in Dirty. Togs, wow. Dirty's now in the ring with Wesley.
Damage already.
Right, drops
their
Wesley.
chances of winning will be.
Stomp to the wrist. Dirty brings Wesley up to vertical base once again. Whips him into his team's corner. Tags in Adam. Looks like we're having a double team with Adam and Dirty. What is Adam thinking here? Adam with the elbow drop across the bridge of the nose of Wesley. Adam brings Wesley up to vertical base. Side headlock. Picks him up, slams him down. Wesley's hurt. Wesley has not had a good season thus far. And Adam's now playing to the crowd as Wesley's trying to get to Josh to tag. Adam is just going to let him. Wesley tags in Josh. Adam is right there. Stomps on the back of Wesley. Wait, what happened? Wesley tagged in Josh, but for some reason Josh is back outside on the apron. I wonder if the ref didn't see the tag. Adam brings Wesley up to vertical base. Super kick turns Wesley inside out, followed by a stomp. Josh is trying to get a tag. Wesley gets the tag finally.
Absolutely has to make a tag here.
The ref saw the tag that time. Josh came with the side headlock, and Adam just picks him up and tosses him. Adam grabs Josh, lifts him over the top rope onto the apron. And a straight right jab brings him through the first and second rope. DDT connects. Stomp to the chest. Josh rolls back onto the apron. Probably not a wise move. Last time he was out there, it didn't work for him. Josh hung up on the ropes. Adam takes advantage of him. Once again, Adam with the spike and DDT.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which
Adam
really
brings
isn't
Josh up to
necessary.
vertical base. Kicks him in the midsection. Pump handle. Oh, what a move by Adam.
Impressive. Here's his window.
Adam drags Josh to the middle of the ring.
With a cover now.
Goes for the pin. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2. And Josh kicks out at 2.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Adam with a stomp to the lower back. Slams it into that mat. And Josh kip-ups. And Adam grabs Josh. Oh, 360 pilot drive to the mat. What a move by Adam. Josh is trying to get the Wesley to tag him in.
Getting the partner in here is absolutely vital.
So close, just a little bit more.
Josh got Wesley tagged in. Wesley goes towards Adam, but Adam kicks Wesley, puts him on the shoulder in the fireman's carry. Hangs him on the top rope like yesterday's one. Throws him over onto his back, goes for the pin. But Wesley's right there by the rope, but the ref can't see. But Wesley kicks out at 2. Wesley gets right back up close. Wesley's going to climb out of the ring as well. Wesley brings Adam up to a vertical base. Grabs him, tosses him back in the ring. He's like, we are not going to have a double count out here. Adam gets up to his feet, reverses Wesley. Oh, what a German suplex connects. Adam brings Wesley up to a vertical base. Wesley reverses Adam. Oh, and Adam right away played a little possum, hits him with a kick. Walks over to Dirty, tags Dirty in. Josh is back up on the apron after recuperating. He gets up, Dirty stalking him, grabs Wesley, and Wesley just tosses Dirty out like yesterday's trash. Goes for the big punch, but Dirty blocks it. Blatantly choking. Dirty brings Wesley up to a vertical base. Kicks him in the midsection. Oh, and Wesley reverses Dirty, tosses him over. And yes, I have new merch out for season 3. If you would like to get some of the hottest merch, just go ahead and click that link and hook yourself up with some merch.
Hold on, guys. This isn't
Wesley set Dirty up on the top rope. And Josh with a cheap shot to Dirty, followed by a stomp by Wesley. Wesley brings Dirty up to a vertical base. Side headlock. Scoops up. And connects. Wesley tags in Josh because his head's hurt and he's got to recuperate a little. Josh grabs Dirty, brings him up to his feet. Facebuster connects. Josh goes for the pin. The ref's right there. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2, and Dirty kicks out at 2.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Josh stays on the offense, though. Brings Dirty up. Dirty reversal, a straight right of Josh.
Great punch, nothing fancy.
Dirty brings Josh up after he fell after the last punch. And Josh reverses kick to the back of the knee. Oh, what a move from Josh on Dirty. Dirty's trying to get over to his corner. Josh can't pull himself up. Josh is going to let Dirty tag him out. Josh walks right over to Adam as Adam comes in the ring. And he connects.
Right on their face.
Josh brings Adam up to a vertical base. He whips him into his BBF's corner. Tags in Wesley. Looks like we got a double team going. Oh, double super kick. Adam is out. Wesley is go for the pin now while Dirty is out of the ring. Wesley does not go for the pin. That's probably not a wise decision. Instead, he wants to hit him with the DDT, and Adam is busted open. Dirty's back up on the apron. Wesley probably should have went for the pin right then and there before Dirty got back up on the apron. Right jabs to the forehead, that open wound of Adam. Wesley brings Adam back up to a vertical base, tosses him into the turnbuckles, BBS corner, stomp to the stomach, and then pretty much stomps him and then puts his knee right on the neck area. Wesley brings Adam up to a vertical base once again, and Wesley going for the sleeper. Will Adam pass out, tap, or Dirty's going to break it up? Dirty knew his teammate was in trouble. He breaks it up. Wesley's going to go for the pin, though. Dirty does not realize it. Dirty finally realized, trying to get in the ring. We got a 2, and Adam kicks out the 2. Dirty kind of was a little hesitant getting in the ring. It's like he knew Adam was going Oh, what a left jab by Adam, the southpaw. He whips Wesley into his and Dirty's corner. Sets him up on the top turnbuckle. And Dirty with a cheap shot. A little payback from Josh's cheap shot on Dirty earlier in the match. Adam brings Wesley up to a vertical base. Oh, look at the quick strike ability by Adam.
Prolific strikers in the game.
Adam. Straight right. Backstabber. Oh, man, that had all impact.
He's got the shoulders down.
Adam's going for the pin. The ref counts to 1. Josh is trying to get in the ring, and Wesley kicks out. Josh hops back out to the apron, and Adam tags in Dirty. Dirty with a stomp to the spine that already injured back from Adam's backstabber. Dirty control him as Wesley just falls on him. Wesley brings Dirty up to a vertical base. What's up, Twisted? Another sleeper holder. Adam breaks it up, feeling his partner was in trouble. Wesley's going to drag Dirty. Going for the pin. The ref counts to 1. Adam's trying to get in the ring. Ref counts to 2, and Dirty kicks out at 2. Josh is in the ring as well. I thought all hell was about to break loose there. Wesley brings up Dirty to a vertical base. Oh, Dirty goes for a move, and Wesley blocks it. But then Dirty blocks his move. Clothesline knocks Wesley down. And Wesley responds with a quick jab of his own right into the back area. And what is Wesley doing here? That is not allowed, Wesley. Come on, man. That's the guy's manhood. And Dirty takes him down. Dirty drags Wesley over to the middle of the ring, goes for the pin. The ref is right there. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2, and Wesley kicks out just in the nick of time. Straight roundhouse to the upper back on Wesley. Dirty brings Wesley up to a vertical base. Right jab, another right jab, and a third right jab, and now Wesley is busted open. Wesley just falls, Ric Flair style. Dirty amping himself up. Dirty brings Wesley up to a vertical base, scoops him up, slams him down. What a scoop slam. Dirty brings Wesley back up to a vertical base, kicks him into midsection. Looks like he's going for the pedigree. The Dirty greed, and he can say, no, it wasn't a full pedigree. Goes for the pin. The ref counts to 1. Josh is in. Josh breaks it up for the ref to count to 2. Dirty brings Wesley up to a vertical base. Oh, went for the knockout punch. Didn't face Wesley at all. He scoops Wesley up, though. Next.
His offense is on point right now.
Now Dirty pretty much thinking it's over with. He brings Wesley up to a vertical base once again.
Something big is coming.
Oh, what a move by Dirty, showing his strength on Wesley. Wesley needs to get a tag, and Josh has been out for a while. He's well rested. Wesley at the side headlock. Wrist, Russian leg sweep. Wesley brings Dirty up to a vertical base. Has control of the neck and the head. Walks him over to BBF's corner. Slam face first. Is he going to tag in Josh? No, he's going to show quick strike abilities of his own. Look at the rights and lefts, and Dirty is hurting.
He evades the attack.
Oh, twist it. Yes, only when only during entrances though. Only during custom superstars entrances. So I skip entrances for now. Dirty. When Dirty grabs Wesley, tosses him out of the ring, and Wesley, I think, hit his head on the steel steps. Stomp to the back of the leg. Ref starts his count. Dirty brings Wesley up to a vertical base. Straight right. Wesley grabs Dirty, tosses him into the steel steps, steel post. Wesley taunting. Roundhouse to the chest. Ref's count is up to 3 now. Wesley grabs Dirty, tosses him back into the steel steps. We might have our second double count of the day. Wesley is just manhandling Dirty right now. Ref's count is up to 7. One of these competitors need to get in the ring and fast. What a move by Wes. Oh, and Dirty kips right back up. And now Dirty tosses Wesley into the steel steps. Ref's count is up to 8. Wesley was trying to get back in the ring. Dirty tosses Wesley. Dirty needs to get in the ring. We're going to have a double countout, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, another double countout. These two teams will probably wind up meeting one another again in the near future. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event. But remember, we have a double feature today, so this is only one show. We got our second show right after this. Our main event pits Natasha against Amber. And bets are live. Place your bet, exclamation bet, space 0 for Natasha or 1 for Amber. Followed by our space, my bet is from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, to check your jokers, exclamation jokers. Yes, Twisted. I have when the Creative Superstars have custom images on them. So every Creative Superstar that I downloaded does not have a custom image on it. That's why you don't see like Fixa and Francine and Glitch because they have custom images. So I gotta wait for the second patch to release.
The time for talk is over. We'll find
Main
out
event time, though. Rings match is underway. Natasha goes right after Amber. Quick left jab. Natasha brings Amber up onto her shoulders. Firewoman's carry. Snake eyes her into the corner. And yes, I do have social media. If you would like to follow me on Twitter, it's twitter.com/Joker_J87. If you would want to like my Facebook page, it is facebook.com/JokerJStreams. And yes, I do have YouTube. And yes, this year the shows will once again be uploaded to YouTube. Or you can just click one of those links and like, follow, subscribe, whatever you need to do. Natasha giving it to Amber. Oh, what a right jab. Natasha brings Amber through the ropes. Using the ropes to her advantage for some type of inverted, like, oh my God. I could have separated shoulders, followed by a big boot.
Fired up here. It's like she's
And it looks like
tapped into
Natasha
some
and
unseen
Amber both
energy
were hung up on
source.
that bottom rope.
Wow.
Our cameraman Bob with this great camera angle. Natasha goes for the clothesline, misses. Amber kicks her in the back of the knee. Amber trying to go for a suplex. I don't think she can do so as Natasha pretty much swings her around. Amber tosses her into the barricades. Once again, our cameraman Bob. Great camera work, Bob. Ref's count is up to 3, though. These people, one of these superstars need to get back in the ring, or we will have 3. Count them. 3 double countouts today.
Oh, what a forearm.
In this show alone. Russian leg sweep connects on that concrete floor.
5.
Ref's count is up to 5. Amber brings Natasha up. She's probably going to try to whip her into the ring.
6.
No, drop toe hold face plant. Ref's count is up to 6.
7.
Ref's count is up to 7. Natasha tosses Amber into the ring and gets in as the ref stops his count at 7.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick. This is how people end up getting hurt.
Snake eyes by Natasha on Amber.
Way up high.
Natasha brings Amber up to a vertical base.
Ooh, that hurt.
Straight right jab.
A forearm right to the
And then a forearm to the jaw.
Someone's about to take
Natasha
a
bounces off the ropes.
Boom.
Ooh, straight closed fist to the jawline, and the ref's going to allow it. These refs are very lenient this year.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Crucifix done by Amber on Natasha. Amber trying to mount some type of comeback here.
Kick.
Oh, what a kick, but it didn't even phase it. Oh, Natasha with the quick strike abilities. Oh my God, I don't even know what all happened there. Let's just say Natasha got the upper hand quickly. Natasha showing her strength. Amber fights out of it though. Rights to the forehead. Goes for the cross-body splash. Natasha swatted her out of the sky like a fly. Stomps on the hand, stomps on the stomach, stomps on the wrist, and then kicks her in the back. And Amber with the counter into the 360 Hurricanrana, as I call it, the Hurricanrana. Followed by double handle to the chest.
Setting up for the T-bone. How many times?
And here's an early cover.
That is true, Twisted. We got a 1, we got a 2, and no, Natasha kicks out. I know that there will be at least one more patch coming out before the end of the year, and that patch is supposed to have create a title in it, create a championship. I don't know if we're going to have another patch come out before that. But the first patch actually fixed a lot of the issues that was going on, but it didn't fix all of it, which is good. I'm kind of glad they released that patch before I did my started streaming season 3.
She is just dominant right now.
Natasha with the double X handle to the spine of, or sorry, Amber with double X handle to the spine of Natasha, followed by a stomp to the lower back.
Great athleticism.
Leg drop to the chest. Natasha stomped to the bridges, or Amber will stomp to the bridges of Natasha.
Oh, just scrubbing the face on the canvas.
And look, just scrubbing the face on the canvas.
For added measure.
Amber's taking advantage, finally mounting that comeback. Snapmare takes her down. What's up, Wesley? We just missed it. You that wound up being in a draw. It was against Dirty and his long-lost cousin Adam. You and Dirty were outside the ring and didn't want to get back in time.
When you look at this, it looks like they both.
Yeah, we've had 3 double countouts. I think I'm going to start doing custom matches.
This could be.
Because right now I have computer-generated matches, and it's starting to be a little. These countouts are just getting ridiculous. We've had a total since the season started, like 12 countouts, double countouts.
Did you do it here?
Amber goes for the pin on Natasha. We got a 1. We got a 2, and Amber is the winner.
This one is over.
Beating Natasha.
Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Look at her go. Remember this?
And don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We will have 2 shows tonight. This is the end of the first show. The second show will start right after this. And then don't forget, tomorrow is the first pay-per-view of the season, and it is Joker's Money in the Bank. It is a double-hosted pay-per-view where both developmental and main roster will be in the pay-per-view fighting for that Money in the Bank briefcase.
I don't think any of us could have asked for a better.
And the reason why I had to do it that way is because it was either going to be a double feature tomorrow or today. It was originally supposed to be tomorrow, but I got called into work. They wanted me to come in today, and I told them no. I need a day off. They wanted me to work 12 days straight. So because I'm working tomorrow, I have to do just one show tomorrow. So the pay-per-view will be tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. My phone has been going off the hook. Typically, it's dead. All right, so let me go ahead and get these rosters or the records updated. It is. Give me a sec. I gotta get the box. Steel Series. It is the Arctis 9X Steel Series. I don't know. I'll put it on camera. I don't know if you'll be able to read it because I don't know how far away I need to be. I hope you all saw that. It has a real good noise cancellation, and I get told by my landlady that I'm speaking too loud, so I have to have one ear off, one of the muffs off, so I can hear how loud I'm talking. Other than that, I don't know how loud I'm talking. All right, so our first match was Duke Watson and Black Canary, which ended in a draw. Go ahead and click that. And Duke Watson, that was a non-title match. As you know, Duke Watson is the women's champion. Our second match was El Amazing against Stevie G in a non-title match. Stevie G walks away to victor. So Stevie G record is 1-0 now. And El Amazing's record is 0-3. He's struggling. And don't forget, you can what's up Seth Rollins. 287. What is up? Thank you. Welcome to JJI's Innovations. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to Joker's Den. No, it's wireless. Twisted. It's completely wireless. And don't forget, you can actually see these records, the roster with their overall win-loss record on our via the Discord. I have links posted so you can see the roster as well as where they're from, who made them, the exact spelling, and also the overall win-loss record as well. So if you're not part of the Discord, I'm sure my Discord link will pop up here eventually. Or Wesley, if you're still in here, can you do exclamation Discord for me, please? All right, where am I at? Stevie G and El Amazing. All right, I did that. There it is. Just click that. Well, of course, another link come up, but click the link for the Discord, and you can see the record. And let's see. Seth Rollins, you want to join the Universe show? All right, to do that, Wesley, exclamation CAW, please. If you want to see one of your superstar show, just click that link, fill out the form. I do not require, the only thing I require is that you are a follower, which you have just followed, and that you join the Joker J Innovations Facebook page, which you can see the spelling of Joker J Innovations right there on the screen. All right, so Ruby Kane walks away with the victory on Haley Jones. Ruby Kane's record improves to 1-2. And Haley Jones' record drops to, give me a moment, I gotta find her, to 1-1. All right, next we have, let me go here, the Suicide Blondes against a thrown together team of Tia Wilcox and Holly Cruz, and the Suicide Blondes lost in that one, where Tia and Holly wins. All right, the next one is Vicky Washington against Akane Kobayashi. Akane Kobayashi walks away with the victory, improving her record to 1-2. And Vicky record drops to 0-3. She's struggling as well. And don't forget, all title matches are based off the overall win-loss record now. It is not based off power rankings. It is based off your overall record. So that determines pretty much number one contenders, title matches. However, you can always buy a title match by staying and tune in, earning your jokers, and filling out the form, which is, I believe, exclamation change, I think. All right, BBF against Dirty Little Handsome Adam White, and that was a draw, as nor Wesley nor Dirty wanted to fight in the ring. So BBF's record drops to 0-1-1. And then we have Natasha Evans against Amber Jones. Amber walks away to victory on that one. Amber's record improves to 1-1. As Natasha's record drops to 1-2. All right, that has been updated. We are going to move on to our next show, which is developmental brand. Also, Seth, when you join, you will be started on the developmental brand, which is kind of like NXT, and my anonymous GMs will actually, they watch these whether live or in the VOD, and then they determine who they want to see on the main roster. The show we just watched was the main roster. All right, Twisted, you have a good one. Thank you for the host, and I will talk to you later. Oh, Twisted. All right, we're gonna move on now, and thank you for that host. I think I already said that. All right, so we are now moving on to developmental brand. Let's see what we got in the match card for tonight. We have Hunter versus Haas X. A triple threat, Daisy Ridley versus Sonya Quinn versus Red. A one-on-one as Cassius, who is the women's champion of developmental brand, goes head-to-head against Vanessa. And then we have Sin versus Brenda. Then we have Dubai against King Michael. King Michael is a Kane's, or not Kane. Well, yeah, Kane. Brought It Out's favorite character so far. And then we have Nolan North against Nico's Ricos. And then Black Saturn looks like he's going to call someone out. So let's get the first match bets going. As we got Hunter against Haas X. And I believe Hunter is the champion. Let me check. Yeah, Hunter is the mid-card champion. So that will be a non-title match. All right, Seth, thank you. All right, let's start the show. Yes, Seth. It's my gamer tag. Now, Seth, as an FYI, this is an E-Fed, which means it is computer versus computer. I do not play any of the characters, and all the characters you see are followers' characters. We are live in Rochester, Minnesota. My fellow Minnesotians, I hope I said that right. Minnesota. All right. So our first match is Hunter against Haas X. Bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Hunter or 1 for Haas X. Followed by another space and the amount you bet is from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, to check your jokers, exclamation jokers. Man, my phone is going off the hook. My whole top bar is filled with freaking notifications. My phone never goes off the hook. I feel loved. Yay. All right, enough of that. I do not have a party going, Seth. I don't have a... Nope. I will not do any type of party when I'm streaming. Just cleared my notifications out, finally. And entrances have to be skipped because it crashes the game. Bell rings, match is underway as Hunter goes one-on-one against Haas X. Hunter is the mid-card champion, but this is a non-title match. And Haas X has control of Hunter's wrist, and Hunter reverses, has control of the arm. And then Haas with the reversal into the side headlock. What? Technical wrestling.
In full control.
Hunter reverses again with another side headlock into the wrist lock. Thank you for the spark, Seth. Much love. And man, we got a good chain wrestling going on right here. And finally, Haas releases the hold after cranking that arm back. Haas grabs Hunter, puts him up in the fireman's carry, walks him over to the turnbuckles. Referees get out of the way, and Hunter realizes what's going on. Drops the elbows across the side of the face of Haas. Step up enziguri connects. Haas wisely goes out of the ring. He did not expect that.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count.
And what a move by Haas. Man, I really need to fix those barricades. Haas takes him down. The ref starts his count, climbs up on top of him with the rights and lefts to the face of him. Our cameraman Bob with this great camera angle. Great camera work, Bob. Hunter drops Haas, tosses him over his shoulders. Brings him up to a vertical base. Tosses him into the ring, forcing the ref to stop his count at 5.
Boom, what a forearm.
Forearm to the upper back. Turns Haas around. Has control of the arm. Good arm lock there.
He's just about that.
Haas rolls out of the way.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
And he reverses with a handstand hurricanrana.
He's stuck in the
Hunter whips Haas into the turnbuckles after that reversal. Turns her around.
He caught him slipping.
Picks him up, sets him on the top turnbuckle. Hunter looking to go high risk here. Will he succeed?
Uh-oh, going up top. This isn't going to be good.
Follow-away superplex off the top turnbuckle onto the mat, and Haas is
nothing he hasn't been through before.
Hunter brings Haas up to a vertical base. Swing blade connects. Baseball dropkick to the side of the head. Hunter brings Haas up to a vertical base. Bicycle, inverted bicycle kick connects. And then Hunter drops.
Now this is just a ruthless attack.
Oh, such aggression.
Yes, these are all creative superstars that was downloaded from Community Creations.
Oh, again! He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
No telling where or
every single one of these superstars represent a follower of mine.
Uh-oh, submission.
And there's my Discord link if you missed it the first time when Wesley posted it. Just click that link and hop on to Discord. You can stay up to date with all JJI news, as well as how you can sponsor the stream, or not sponsor, help the stream out, and as well as the overall records of each superstar. Thank you for the sparks once again, Seth. Haas has control of Hunter. Looks like he's going to rake the eyes, and he does.
Somebody do something about that. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
Haas brings Hunter up to vertical base, kicks him right in the midsection, hooks the arms, and slams him down, rolls through. Second time, he's going to do it 3 times for good measure. 3 times a charm. The third time was a face plant. Hunter trying to use the ropes to get up to vertical base, and Haas with the forearm to the upper back. Hunter's finally up, and Haas knocks him right back down with that back kick, or that kick to the back of the head.
What's he going to do with it?
Kicks him in the midsection. Has control of the wrist once again. What a bridge suplex by Haas on Hunter. And Hunter kip-ups, runs right after Haas. Heel kick connects. Hunter brings Haas up to a vertical base.
Uh-oh.
Has control of him. Picks him up. Powerbomb connects. Hunter brings Haas back up to a vertical base. Oh my God, what a move by there. Haas jumped up at least 5 feet in the air. That could be it for Haas. Hunter drags Haas away from the ropes, probably to go for a pin here. He does. The ref counts at 1. The ref counts, no. Haas kicks out right at 1. Hunter scissor leg, or scissor head, drops the elbow to the head of Haas. Hunter once again with the rights to the face of Haas.
Such aggression.
Hunter brings Haas up to a vertical base, puts him up on his shoulder, fireman's carry. Oh, what a gut breaker.
He can't recover from a beating like this.
He brings Haas up back to his feet, picks him up, showing his strength, pretty much choking him out.
Battling to get the upper hand.
And the ref's allowing it. Like I said, we got some very lenient refs, and Haas passes out. Hunter is your winner. Vicious ending to a very technical match.
Hard not to agree with you, Cole. It was an incredible victory.
Haas has came to, though. Hunter extends his hand. Will Haas accept? And they do good sportsmanship. I'd have to say, but on the ground, there's a lot more sportsmanship even after vicious endings like that. All right, our next match is a triple threat as it pits Red against Sonia Quinn against Daisy Ridley. And bets are live. Place your bet, exclamation bet, space 0 for Red, who is wearing the red hat, 1 for Sonia Quinn, who has the purple and black hair, or 2 for Daisy, who's in the, I believe that's a tan-colored tank top. 5 stage minus from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, to check your jokers, exclamation jokers. And remember, you got to have jokers to bet, and you can always earn jokers just by staying tuned in. You earn 100 jokers every 30 minutes you're tuned in. Or if you donate to the stream, you get 100 jokers for every $1 US you donate. Those jokers come in handy. There will be giveaways this year. Making it happen. Red grabs Sonia in the side headlock. Oh, what a Spanish fly. Standing Spanish fly by Red on Sonia. Daisy grabs Red. Drop toe hold. Drops Red face first into the mat. Followed by a slap.
All the way up and around the world.
Sonia drops Daisy, and then turns her attention to Red. Red reverses, and then Sonia reverses Red, takes her down with the clothesline. Followed by a stomp. Daisy scoops up Sonia.
Just carrying the opposition here. Finds a way to get out of it.
That's what happens when you take your
And Sonia fights out of it. Sonia brings Daisy up to a vertical base. Bridge suplex connects. Red turns her attention to Sonia. Knee to the bridge of nose of Sonia. And Sonia responds right back to the leg sweep. And Red's going raw, the ring catch her composure. So Sonia turns her attention to Daisy. Running Bulldog connects. Daisy grabs Sonia, walks her over to the ropes, leans her up the ropes, turns her around, puts her through the first and top rope, and then uses the rope as leverage.
Painful stretch here.
Red's back in the ring, and Red with the snapmare takes Daisy down.
That'll turn your lights out.
Roundhouse to the side of the face. Spinebuster on Sonia by Red.
She returns the
Daisy with the elbow and another forearm, and a famouser by Red on Daisy. Red brings Daisy up to her feet. Straight right jab to the jaw, and Daisy responds with an elbow to the jaw. Red steps behind Daisy, forearm to the upper back, another forearm to the upper back. Pump handle, backbreaker. Sonia's just going to let these two fight it out, probably wise in a triple threat. Now Red turns her attention to Sonia, and Sonia reverses.
Round and round we go.
360 Hurricanrana connects. Sonia with a kip up, amping herself up. Daisy goes for the forearm, misses wildly. Sonia kicks Daisy in the midsection. Looks like she's going for a powerbomb. No, Daisy reverses into the pin. The ref counts at 1. The ref counts at 2. No, Sonia kicks out at 1. I'm going to say that would be an upset for Daisy. For Sonia by Daisy. Sonia hooks the leg into the German Fisher hook suplex. Red's back up. She regained her composure. And Sonia's going to respond with a running bulldog. Both petting her down. Instead of going for the pin, Sonia's going to bring Daisy up to a vertical base. Baseball dropkick to the knee.
She seemed to have gained the advantage here.
Yeah, I love the effort here.
Daisy reverses with an elbow to the ribs of Sonia. Crossbody connects. Red's starting to get back up to her feet outside the ring. Daisy brings Sonia up to vertical base. Straight kick knocks Sonia down. Daisy goes for the pin here. She does not. She goes for the leg drop. Red's back in the ring. Red turns her attention and stands in the corner to watch these fight. She's going like Daisy there for a minute. Red now goes after Daisy, and Daisy responds. No, Red reverses.
Finds a counter.
Running knee to the face of Daisy by Red. Red brings Daisy up to a vertical base.
Hopped up, no way.
Scoops her up. Looks like she's going for the tombstone power driver, and she connects.
She's got to be out of it.
Sonya's
now.
back up to her feet, though. Red's going to drag Daisy away from the ropes, but Sonya's back up to her feet, and Sonya's going to try to steal the victory here. And Red don't even let the ref get a 1 count. Red grabs Sonya, picks her up, and Sonya reverses into the pin and combo. The ref is out of position. The ref finally counts a 1, a 2, and Red reverses. We got a 1, and Sonya kicks out. Red with the spine buster connects.
Round we go.
Red brings Sonya up to a vertical base. Collar and elbow top between Sonya and Red. Sonya pushes Red back. Daisy's back up to her feet. Sonya running bulldog on Red, and Red once again rolls out ring catches the post. Daisy goes for the kick. Sonya blocks, drops the elbow across the knee. Oh, what an elbow! Reverses Daisy, kicks her in the knee. Shining Wizard 2 in the face, and Sonya probably should go for the pin here, and she does. We got a 1. Red's back up. We got a 2, and Sonya wins before Red can break it up. What a match!
Triple Threats always deliver 3 times the action, and that one was no exception. Take a look.
Gentlemen, I can now accept embers again. So if you'd like to donate to the stream that way, just go ahead and get yourself some embers and donate those embers.
Very big triple threat match.
That was the most exciting triple threat match seen in a long time.
Well, it's going to be difficult to regroup after that amazing triple threat match.
Let's move on to our third match of the second show. As we got the women's champion Cassius and a non-title match against Vanessa. And bets are live. Place your exclamation bet space 0 for Cassius or 1 for Vanessa. Followed by an space my minus from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, check your jokers exclamation jokers. And I once again forgot to shut off the entrances, so I'll have to skip them. I'm so glad when they get that fixed, the entrances. That way I don't have to skip them all the time. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the first pay-per-view of the year will be tomorrow as JJI presents Joker's Money in the Bank, a co-hosted pay-per-view with both brands. Like I said, I have to skip the entrances because it'll freeze.
This is it.
Bell rings matches underway in this non-title match as Cassius goes up against the luchador Vanessa.
Setting up, rolling through.
And the tie-up, make no mistake about it, this is all about skill, determination, and power. In full control.
And I will be back. I got to run to the restroom.
Controlling the tempo.
So I will be back. I'll let the match play, though.
Oh, nasty impact.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissors.
Look at this amazing athleticism. Oh, ouch. She's gaining momentum here, guys.
She's got the skill to go on runs. Now we'll see if she has the stamina.
Spinning arm breaker. Oh, stomping away.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Kick to the gut on the move. Hyperdrive. Uh-oh. What a hurricane.
Oh my God, guys.
Oh,
Yes.
don't do this.
Sunset.
Oh.
Powerbomb.
That's it.
Sit out jawbreaker. You can pick teeth in the third row.
3.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head sit.
She's beginning to flat. Still has a lot of time to recover, though.
7.
A knee drop.
8. 9. 10. Okay,
Oh, what a standoff.
this match is called a draw.
And it looks like we have another draw. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to change that stuff. I'm tired of these draws, but I am back. This part of the broadcast is sponsored by Mountain Dew. Not really. But hey, Mountain Dew, you call me. I'll take a sponsorship from y'all. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to customize these matches. Keep the competitors as competing, but change the matches to where there's no countouts, because that is now four draws in today's show. That's a lot of draws. All right, our next match is Sin versus, I think that's Brenda. I think that's Brenda. Chat's blocking it. Yeah, Brenda. All right, bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Sin or 1 for Brenda. 500 space mind bet from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, to check your jokers, exclamation jokers. And Wesley going with Sin.
There's the bell, and here we go. We're all
Bell rings, match is underway. Sin walks over to Brenda. Brenda collar double tie up. Sin backs Brenda back up to the turnbuckles.
This match stole the show here tonight.
No one's backing down here.
The ref's going to get in and break these two up. Will we have a clean break? And we do. Sin grabs Brenda, whips her into the far turnbuckles with authority, and then grabs the hair and swings her back, knocking her back first onto the canvas. Brenda slides out of the ring.
She's got to remember to get back in the ring before.
And what an arm drag by Brenda on Sin. Brenda brings Sin up to a vertical base. Picks her up, showing her strength, slams her down. The ref has started his count again. We better not have another draw. We better not. Oh, what a slap by Sin on Brenda. Brenda tosses Sin into the ring, forcing the ref to stop his count at 4. Goes for the stomp, miss wildly. Sin's back up to her feet, though. Brenda stays on inverted DDT.
Foot just
Stomp to the knee. Brenda brings Sin up to a vertical base. Goes for a roundhouse. Sin sidestepping. Sin for a drop to the spine of Brenda. Brenda's hurting. Grab her hip and her back. Brenda grabs Sin, puts her in a side headlock, scoops her up, and drops her.
A perfect vertical suplex.
Delayed vertical suplex there. Brenda brings Sin up to a vertical base. Puts her up in the fire woman's carry. Just slams her down into the submission.
A backbreaker.
No, it wasn't a submission. It was just a raunchy move. Brenda brings Sin up to vertical base. Oh, straight kick, and Sin falls. Sin fell hard. Brenda whips Sin into the ropes, and I don't know what Brenda was going for there, but she missed completely as Sin managed to dodge a bullet. Brenda picks Sin up. Delayed vertical suplex again connects.
She's bringing the pressure on now.
Not sure how long she can keep it up, but
Brenda
she
brings
is
Sin
fired
up to a
right
vertical
now.
base. Wesley's probably rethinking his bet now. Side headlock. Into the submission.
Guillotine! It's in deep.
The guillotine, but Sin's right there by the ropes. Sin is going to power out of it, though.
But you
Picks
have to
Brenda up,
wonder
slams
how
her down
much
onto
damage
her
was done.
back. Sin needs him out of comeback.
Forearm.
Forearm, and then another forearm. Snapmare.
That'll turn your lights
Roundhouse.
out.
Sin's taking control again. Sin might mount a comeback here. Sin brings Brenda up to a vertical base. Goes the kicker, and Brenda reverses Dragon Leg Screw takedown. Brenda brings Sin up to a vertical base. Snapmare again. Roundhouse to the upper back.
She's lost some of that energy she had earlier.
Brenda brings Sin
She
up
may
to a
have
vertical base once
underestimated the
again.
opposition she'd face tonight.
Puts her in a side headlock.
Boom. Nice.
Suplex connects. Stap suplex. Brenda brings Sin up to a vertical base again. Arm drag takes her down.
Does its job.
Brenda brings Sin up to her feet. Kicks her in the midsection. Gut wrench. Suplex connects. And she rolls through. Looks like she keeps the waist locked. Goes for another gut wrench suplex. And releases.
She can end it here.
Brenda's going for the pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2. And Brenda is your
The
winner.
bell, the match is over.
Let's take another look at
Brenda,
these ladies going
dominant
toe-to-toe.
match right there.
She left it all in the ring, and I expected nothing less.
Here is your winner. But guys, wait.
Uh-oh. Well, this match will continue. I'm not sure that's a good thing.
A big singles victory here tonight.
You can bet there are women in the back right now shaking in their boots,
Had to fix
and
my ring
rightfully
light.
so.
Guys,
Was
I have to
facing the
say,
opposite wall.
that was an amazing match.
Let's face into TV. Yeah, there's a lot of updates behind the scenes that you guys actually don't see. Like a ring light, new headphones, a camera, things like that. Our next match puts Dubai against King Michael. And bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Dubai or 1 for King Michael. $5 space and amount you manage from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, check your jokers as exclamation jokers.
Looks like we're ready to kick this thing off.
Aside from
Bell rings
Saxton's
matches
commentary,
underway.
this has
Dubai
all
and
the
King Michael
makings of an
both
epic match.
pretty much equal as far as height and weight goes. And King Michael with a twist of fate on Dubai right off the bat. Brings Dubai up to a vertical base. Dubai goes for a slap. King Michael covers up, and Dubai, ever the awareness, goes right into the DDT. Dubai brings King Michael up to vertical base. King Michael grabs Dubai, whips him
Not
into the
looking good,
turnbuckles.
guys.
Sets him up on the top turnbuckle.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
Oh, and Dubai fights out of it. He's high risk. He's second
He has
guessing,
something big planned.
but he hits an RKO on King Michael out of nowhere. Dubai brings King Michael up to a vertical base once again.
What's gonna happen
Oh,
now?
another RKO. Stomp to the
stomping away.
midsection. Dubai brings King Michael up to a vertical base. Ducks aren't even close line. Hits him with
He's
his own
just
clothesline.
dominating at this point.
He'd better strike while the
Dubai
iron's
brings
hot.
King Michael back up to a vertical base.
Uh-oh, submission move.
Going for the arm bar submission, or sorry, the arm lock submission move. And King Michael rolls out of
forces his way
it rather
free.
quickly.
Man, he just has
King Michael
so
grabs
much
Dubai. Dubai
resolve.
showing that he's stronger, pushes King Michael off to the side.
Effectively using
And
the
Dubai
knee.
drops the knee across the back of the head, neck area of King Michael. Followed by a stomp to the lower back. And now Dubai doing the jig to drop the leg. Dubai brings King Michael up to his feet. Picks him up in the fireman's carry. Oh, go to sleep into the bridge suplex. King Michael has to use the ropes to get back up to his feet. He is hurting. Dubai waits for him to get up, grabs him as soon as he gets up to his feet, has control of the neck, hangs him up, or sorry, leans him up against the ropes, and then goes to whip him, and King Michael reverses, and then Dubai almost could not ring, but he caught himself, came in with a massive clothesline, followed by a stomp to the face of King Michael. And it drops a knee across the back of the head of King Michael. Dubai brings King Michael up to a vertical base. Once again, ducks the clothesline, but King Michael manages to hit the second clothesline. King Michael brings Dubai up to one knee. Oh, straight knee to the jaw, and that could be it. And Dubai once again overpowers King Michael. King Michael stays on the offense, whips Dubai into the turnbuckles, kicks him in the midsection, and then stomps him in the chest, and then stands on him, putting all his weight.
Knee right to the face.
And knee to the face, and then a little Eddie Guerrero shimmy there. And yes, if you'd like to donate for free, you can go to loot.com/StripperJ87, or you can go to streamlabs.com/StripperJ87 and donate with real cash. And all the donation goes right back into the stream. If you look at the bar up top, now it says gaming chair, because this gaming chair, the handle don't work, it squeaks. It's an old chair. It's not even gaming chair, it's just an old desk chair. So I need a new one. It don't stay up, it falls. I'm surprised it hasn't collapsed on me when I'm on camera. It has already. Not when I was on camera, but off camera. And Dubai goes for the pin. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Dubai is your winner. Thank you for the host, Whitfield.
This superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight. Much deserved, Michael.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a
Thank you for the sparks,
about
Whitfield.
losing here. I mean, gotta be humiliated.
King Michael, I think
embarrassed.
he might have just suffered his first
I
loss.
thought he was going to win this match.
Well, I kind of did too.
No, King Michael's just on a losing streak. All right, our next match puts Nolan North, the big Northman, against Nikos Rikos from Greece. And bets are place your bet space 0 for Nolan or 1 for Nikos. Followed by another space my bands from 1 to 10,000 jokers. As always, to check your jokers, exclamation jokers. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget the first pay-per-view of the year will be tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. So mark your calendars, set your alarms, and tune in for that as Joker J Innovations presents Joker's Money in the Bank, a co-branded pay-per-view where both the main roster and developmental roster will both be competing for that precious Money in the Bank briefcase, which they'll be able to cash in anytime between now and Joker Mania. And my stream every week is now Fridays and Saturdays at 4 p.m.
And it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet, and understandably
big
so.
Right to Nikos. I mean, Nolan's hand is the size of Nikos' face.
Producing a
Followed by a stomp to the knee.
Nice.
Roundhouse to the
great
back.
jab or knock you out.
Nolan brings Nikos up to a vertical base.
Oh,
Uppercut connects. Stomp to the chest. Nolan brings Nikos back up to a vertical base. Another right. Another right. And how about a third one knocks Nikos down to one knee?
He continues to press forward.
Yeah, he's a
Nolan
superstar
missed
that can
wildly
flip
with
the
that
switch
forearm.
and get after you.
Nikos grabs Nikos, drops to his knees, tosses him over his shoulders, and Nikos finally gets some type of offense with that reversal. Nikos brings Nolan up to a vertical base, and Nolan stays on the attack. Oh, the big man has some jumps as he hops up with that drop kick. Nikos Nolan Russian leg sweep connects on Nikos.
He planned for this. It could still
Nolan brings Nikos up to his feet. Pushes him down, pretty much powers him down, puts his knee on that arm, and then shoves his head into the mat and then jumps up and stomps right on the back. Nolan drags Nikos away from the ropes. This could end quickly. Nolan with a big old kick to the spine again. Nolan brings Nikos up to a vertical base. Once again, overpowers him, places the knee on the wrist and the elbow, shoves his head into the mat, and jumps up and stomps on the lower back. Nikos is in trouble. Nolan with the blatant chokehold. Like I said, these refs are a little more lenient this year, it seems. Nolan brings Nikos up to a vertical base.
Uh-oh, submission move.
Goes into the arm lock submission. And Nikos rolls out of it.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in.
Nikos went for the big clothesline, didn't phase Nolan too much. Nolan grabs Nikos, puts him into the turnbuckles hard.
Definitely not.
Oh, what a slap.
Nice cradle.
And now we got a cradle by Nikos. The ref waits for the shoulders to go down to get his 2 count, and Nolan kicks out. Nolan gets back up to his feet. Nikos grabs him, puts him in the side headlock. Wrist lock into the leg drop. Goes for the stomp. Nolan just happened to roll just enough out of the way for it not to affect him. But Nikos stays on the attack with that snapmare. Oh, what a big elbow, and Nolan looks like it pissed him off. He whips Nikos into the turnbuckles face first, turns him around, and slaps the taste out of him. Shades of Ric Flair right there. Nolan brings Nikos up to a vertical base. Oh, a jab to the midsection followed by an uppercut to the jaw. Nikos rolls out of the ring. Nolan rolls out of the ring right after him. The ref will start his count here. Goes for a massive right, misses with the second right. The ref has started his count. Nolan brings Nikos up to a vertical base. Another right jab to the jaw. And he tosses Nikos back into the ring. The ref stops his count as 3 as both competitors are back in the ring. Nolan brings Nikos, brings him up to a vertical base, puts him in a side headlock. DDT connects, planting him. Nolan drags Nikos away from the ropes, rolls him over onto his back, try to go for the pin here. He does. The ref counts to 1, the ref counts to 2, and Nikos kicks out at 2.5. Nolan stays right on the attack. Nolan brings Nikos up to his feet, and Nikos responds. No, overpowers him. Nolan has control of Nico. Slams him face first into the top turnbuckle there. Straight right jab to the jaw. And another one to the side of the face.
Yeah, he's riding the wave.
And a third one to here. And Nico finally falls down. That'll mess up your equilibrium. Nolan going to show his strength. Picks Nico's up. Power bombs him down with authority. Nico's jumped off the mat about 2 inches after the impact. What is Nolan thinking here? Nolan's trying to figure out how much more damage he can do to Nico's. He waited too long. Nico's goes for the cutter. Nolan pushes him out of the way. And Nolan, oh, what a bear hug slam. And Nico's, again, is out of it. Oh, what a drop toe. Playing a little possum Nico's was. He even fooled me. Nico's brings Nolan up to a vertical base. Into the arm lock. And Nolan reaches for the rope, forcing the rope break. Nico stays on the attack, though, after catching his breath briefly. Jawbreaker connects.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
Nico's brings the big Northman up to his feet again. Swinging neck breaker. Nico's ain't done yet. He brings the North feet. Backbreaker across the knee. Into the Russian leg sweep. And Nico's is playing now as Nolan's trying to get back up to his feet. The big Norman has to use the rope to get up. Wonder how much damage it has been done by Nico's. Straight right. And then he drops his shoulder into the midsection of Nolan. Rolls out of the way of that stomp. Nolan takes a jump with the late sweep clothesline combo. Rolls him away from the rope and then blatantly chokes him.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality. Easy.
Nolan brings Nico's up to a vertical base. Side headlock. DDT connects. Nolan brings Nico's up to his feet once again, scoops him up, and Nico's gets out of it, kicks him in the back knee. That's how you got to take a big man down. Or that clothesline worked too. And Nolan is down. Nico's shoving the knee into the jaw of the Northman. Nico's brings Nolan up to a vertical base into backwards across the knee, followed by the Russian leg sweep combo again. Nico jumps up, drops a leg across the big chest of Nolan. Nico brings Nolan up to a vertical base.
Back elbow.
Elbow to the jaw. Fireman's carry. And he plants him. And Nico's is hurting. As you see, he had to stumble to catch his breath. Nico's is going to drag Nolan away from the ropes, try to go for the pin here, which he does. The ref is right there. The ref count to 1. The ref count to 2. And Nico's with the upset on the big Northman.
It's all over. Corey, I think that may be the biggest win of that young man's career.
Hard not to agree with you, Cole. It was an incredible victory.
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup.
Nico's extended his hand. And Nolan shakes it once again. We started the show with sportsmanship. We ended the last match with sportsmanship. But apparently Black Saturn has something to say. So he wants the mic for a little bit. So we're going to hear what he has to say. Now, Black Saturn called out Abaddon last week. So I wonder if he's going to call him out again, or if Black Saturn's just, he's one of those make no friends mentality. So let's listen in. Let's see what he has to say. And thank you, Joker's Body. Yes, once again, if you like some Rogue Energy with 0 sugars, a kick caffeine, and no crash, head on over to that link, place your order, and when you check out, don't forget to use coupon code JOKERSDEN for 10% off your order. Rogue Energy has a bunch of new shakers out now. They got like this alien one. It's like neon green. I think it glows in the dark too. They also have an all-white Stormtrooper one. They have an then the original. They have an all-orange one, which is the one I have. They also have new flavors as well. like Georgia sweet tea or Georgia sweet peach tea, I mean. And of course the old flavors like strawberry kiwi and stuff like that. So make sure you check them out. It's free to browse. So at least browse. You might find something you like.
Oh, what now? Man,
Let's see what Black Saturn has to say.
Obviously wants to know what's
He
going
ended
on.
the show last week by calling out Abadan. Let's see how he's going to end the show this week.
Okay.
I mean, and Black Saturn kind of has, I mean, he kind of can do this. He is the champ, so, I mean, the champ does whatever they want, I guess. And he's telling the Joker's universe to shut up.
Confidence is good. Arrogance is not. Walking a fine line there.
Not exactly likable.
He's gunning for a superstar. How much you want to bet it's Abadan? He caught him out last week, which means they might have a title shot tomorrow. Because tomorrow is that pay-per-view. Don't forget, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central is the Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
Always the aggressor and not afraid to show it, guys. Okay.
Yep, he's calling out Abadan like I thought. He's like, y'all think I'm cold-hearted and brutal, but honestly, I'm just a generous dude. And I'm going to give Abadan a shot. So that tells me he's challenging Abadan to a title match.
It's not something this superstar is known for. He really loves that mic.
He looks very focused and ready to make a point.
Let's see what he has to say.
Abadan calling for a mic. He gets one. Now let's see what words are going to be exchanged between these two. Last week they exchanged some heated words. Let's see if they're just as heated this week or even more heated.
Sure. And we're off.
Abadan saying he's not going to embarrass him in front of the entire JJI universe. He's like, I could, but I'm not going to because I'm feeling generous. Man, generous is being thrown around a lot. So he's telling the champ to pretty much run backstage and tuck the tail between his leg and run backstage. Look at the size difference between these two. Do you think if these two fight for a title tomorrow, do you think Abadan could take the title, or do you think Black Saturn will pull off the upset? I mean, look at the size difference. Black Saturn Abadan, his words are meaningless. You're just trying to huff and puff, make yourself look better at his expense. He's like, it's not going to work. You're not going to win this one.
Gotta respect that. Poking the bear.
Abadan's like, you sure do think highly of yourself. Well, he is the champ, Abadan, so I guess he can. He's like, never accomplished anything. He does hold the title. And Abadan's like, I'm a self-made superstar. Everything I have, I got because I earned it. And he's telling Black Saturn he got everything handed to him on a silver platter. No, Black Saturn won in a very high-risk battle royale to claim that title.
Always the aggressor and not afraid to show it, guys.
Black Saturn saying the space between Abadan's ears are growing even bigger, and it probably made a lot more sense in his head, but it was nonsense coming out of his mouth. Telling him he should see a doctor, seek some help for that condition.
Bad doesn't even begin to describe the blood between these superstars.
Hard to finish.
Abadan saying he's written his own history. Abadan, you haven't really done anything yet. He's like, every match, every victory, every defeat, he's done. Let's see. His record, Abaddon's record stands at 1-0. So, I mean, it is possible. I know the size difference. That's what I'm saying. Do you think Black Saturn, if they compete for the title tomorrow, will be able to hold on to that title? Black Saturn's like, you can't run from me. At this point, you're up against a wall. And that he backed him into this wall by pretty much calling him out 2 weeks in a row.
Staying true.
Just a boy.
Yeah.
Thank you for that follow, Marble Dawn. Welcome, Joke J's Innovations. Welcome to Joker's Den. Weston, thank you for that host. Abaddon saying you're just too afraid to take me out right now.
Okay. This superstar loves getting aggressive.
Blackstar's like, and our roles were switched. If our roles were switched, glad they aren't. I'd honestly be terrified. I'm a superstar like no other. Now, he's such been a historic force. Yeah, no. Black Saturn, you haven't done much of anything. Yeah, you are the champ, but you've only had, like, what, one match? Because all the other matches, you're just talking smack. Actually, you haven't had any matches. You've just been talking smack. Oh, Abaddon calling Black Saturn trash. And that he can't wrestle and can barely talk. And that the idiots who cheer for him are lower than the crud that's currently gathered in the corner of his mouth. Wow, harsh words by Abaddon to Black Saturn.
Was that supposed to make sense?
And Abaddon's going to drop the mic on that one and walk out.
Agreed, partner. Well, you at home are in for a treat as we move along. Don't go anywhere because we have more WWE action.
What do you think? Do you think that these two were to compete for a title, would Abaddon take the title from Black Saturn, or Black Saturn take or keep his title? What do you think? Let me know in the chat. All right, I'm going to get the records updated real quick. Hunter beat Haas X. Hunter is now 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 draw. Hunter is the middleweight champion, or the middle card champion, sorry. And Haas X record is 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 draw as well. And then the triple threat, we had Red, who was defeated by Sonya Quinn. So, Red's record falls to 0-1. This was her first match on televised shows. Daisy's record also falls to 0-1. As Sonya Quinn's record improves to 2-0. I sense a title match between Sonya Quinn and Cassius. And then Cassius and Vanessa ended in a draw. So let's go ahead and update those records. Cassius' record is 0 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. As Vanessa's record now is 0 wins, 1 loss, and a draw. And then we had Sin, who was defeated by Brenda. Sin's record improves to 3-0. Ooh, that can make for an interesting concept on who challenges the champion. And Brenda's record is 0-1. This was her first televised match. And then Dubai beat King Michael. Dubai's record improves to 2 wins and 0 losses. And King Michael's record falls to 0 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. And then Nico's with the upset over the big Northman, Nolan North. Nico's record improves to 1 win and 2 losses. Good time to get his first win. And Nolan North's record falls to 1 win and 1 loss. And then, of course, Black Saturn caught out Abaddon. So this is going to be interesting for the pay-per-view tomorrow. Well, Yeah, and to an extent, Marvel, we kind of did have some debuts. This is only the third weekend of season 3, so there's only been three shows. So I mean, some of these people haven't really, haven't debuted yet. So with that being said, that is season 3, week 3 of both the main roster and the developmental roster, which means that tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time will be the Joker's Money in the Bank pay-per-view, the first pay-per-view of the season. It is a co-branded pay-per-view, which means both developmental and main roster will be competing for that Money in the Bank briefcase. Now, that is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. If you did not catch any of the matches or wanted to catch something you missed, don't worry. This will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, which I'll go ahead and post in chat real quick if I can do it right. It's been a while since I used these commands. There is my YouTube channel. Go ahead and click that link, like and subscribe. That way you can catch this in its entirety. Sorry, I had to cough. We are going to continue, with season 3 being uploaded to YouTube. Don't forget, I stream every week now on Fridays and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Central Time. That is Fridays and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Central Time. Mark your calendar, set your alarms, be tuned in for that. So that means if you're on the West Coast or if you're on the East Coast, it is 5 p.m. If you're on the West Coast, it is 2 p.m. So it's early on the West Coast. But I had to do that because, well, it's pretty much a time frame where not very many streamers are streaming this type of game anyways. So that way I kind of don't overstep any of the other eFeds out there. Now next Friday, I will have, we'll see the outcome of the pay-per-view. We'll see who won, who walked away winners, who walked away losers. We will see the outcome of the pay-per-view next Friday. Next Friday, I will be doing both shows because that Saturday I'm going to be out of state. So I won't be streaming on Saturday because I'll be out of state. The following weekend, I will not be streaming at all because I will be out of state again. I'm going to Indiana for 2 weekends in a row. And then we'll be right back to every week at Friday, Saturdays, 4 p.m. To 4 p.m. Central to whenever we of course, throughout the week and sometimes after these shows, I do stream other games. But pretty much this is my main stream. This is what I mainly stream. So hopefully WWE will get these patches fixed so we can see these entrances and whatnot. But anyways, like I said, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the hosts. Make sure you tune in tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time, so mark your calendars, and for the first pay-per-view of the year of this season. Thank you for that, host Marvel. So make sure you mark the pay-per-views for that. And that way, or mark your counters and alarm clocks, I meant. So that way you can tune in. Of course, if you missed it, it will be uploaded on my YouTube channel as well as the VOD on Mixer. Of course, the VODs on Mixer only stay up for like 2 weeks. Once again, last weekend for my 24-hour fundraiser, we raised $103 for the local children's hospital. Thank you. Thank you for donations. I didn't have many come through during stream, but they came through over the course of throughout the course of this week. So we raised $103 for that stream, for that fundraiser. So thank you once again for that. Much love. And anyways, until tomorrow, peace.